don't like that. Let's see if I can fix that real quick. Sorry. Wrong one. There we go. Now I'm not quite as backlit. Okay. So we're picking up where we left off from last night. The last thing I built were the arms, which, if those that know Gundam designs, notice it's missing shoulder armor. So let's start with that, shall we? Okay. So I need this one. And I need parts 16, 14, and 28. 16? 18? Maybe the lighting will be a little bit better this time. Not quite as washed out. Still kind of experimenting, so 16, 14, which is you. And that one. Oh, I need 28. One more, because of course I am. Can you guys hear me? Do I have audio coming through at all? No, I don't. Let's try that again. Maybe? Okay. Doesn't look like it's picking up any audio. Okay. All right. Well, as long as you can hear me, that's fine. Just my display is a little weird. Didn't look like it was picking up anything. 28. And that's the first part drop tonight, which wasn't actually dropped, but instead I threw at myself. Okay. And that goes there. This goes here. And that is part of that. Now I need G2021. Okay. That's this one. G20. 21, which is right next to it. And 22 and 24. 22. 24. I was about to cut the wrong piece out, which isn't the end of the world. But, okay, I see what these instructions were referring to. So these two slide together And okay, yep. So here, I think if I put it in the right way up, that goes there. This goes somewhere. Ah, okay. So, uh-huh. All right. And this will just slide in that groove. So now, cool. And see if I can't get these to sit down properly. So that will, yep, and I bet that will mount on the inside, and then that gives us a little bit of detail on our shoulder piece. Um, cool. Arms, not yet. Okay, D5 and A3. 5, 2, 3, and A3. Hey, what do you know? It's our right side up. That never happens. At least not to me. One and two. I see how that's going to attach. Sweet. Lots and lots of layers to the shoulder piece. Oh. And I think A36. So that will be, yep. That should finish this armor piece off. 36. So this next piece is not really functional, but is just an accent piece or just helps complete the look. So that's a completed shoulder piece. Now, actually, let's. Nope, grab the wrong piece. So that's our completed shoulder. And so it's things are still a little bit washed out. Looks like. Oh well. We'll deal with it for this time and try to fix it next time. Now I get to do that again for the other side. And 3. Let's try not to launch my parts this time. I am beginning to run out of parts on this runner. Uh, I also noticed something interesting. Uh, I don't need them, but this actually has enough parts to make another set of hands that are, whereas this one is white, this would be, the new hands would be gray. There we go. That's my camera. Helps if I show it to the camera, not to the bezel of my screen. What was I looking for? Oh, yes. And that went here last time. If I had to guess, my little shoulder studs on the torso will slide through these. And to what was I looking for? I don't remember. I hate it when that happens. So these two definitely need them. I have runners that are starting to run out of parts. And I haven't even built legs or hips yet. Not to mention the wings, which, now that I think about it, I'm sure the wings are going to be a very, very complex fiddly piece. Or they could just go together really quickly. I don't know. To need these. 1, 2, 3. And this one. 1, 2, 3. That is everything. Well, everything I'll need to start my other shoulder. I'm sure that's right and left. Uh, yeah. Yeah, now that I think about it, it would be right and left. That goes this way. That slides there. You go here. And you sandwich everything in between. So I probably could have finished these shoulders last night, but I didn't want to risk it. But now they're complete. And that's one. Well, almost complete. I still have the top accent, well, the accents to put on my left shoulder. 2, 3. That's right, that was a piece from D. And you know what? While I'm holding on to A, I might as well trim this. That will be you. And I see pieces I definitely know will be part of the skirt armor. So that goes there. This goes here. And this goes here. That is completed shoulder number 2. And that will definitely be a left shoulder. Okay. Let's turn the page here. See a lot of pictures of the model completed. Now things get to go together. Sweet. Is that having me build the hip units already? Huh. Usually that's one of the last things I do. Okay, so it'll be hips first and then legs. But first, let's attach our arms. I will say this about this particular model. Even though this is an older unit or an older design, um, the joints so far feel a lot more sturdy than the other ones I've built. Even the other master grade I built, which I might show off towards the end of this if I feel so inclined. But that is a completed torso. Let's set him. No, he doesn't show up on camera if I do that, does he? What if I lose a little bit of my headroom? Okay, so I'm cut off the top of my head successfully. Awesome. Oh well. So PC D 1 2. Oh, P 1 2 and okay, and another D 1 and 2. F30 and 31, which is right in front of me. 30. I love when these are difficult to get to. So 30 and 31. And let's trim just a little bit off. Yeah. I see where you're going. And yep. Okay. So those are going here. And if I had to guess, these are going to be for the side portions of the skirt, maybe. I'm mostly making guesses at this point. A lot of ball joints in this one. A lot of ball joints built into the actual plastic rather than using polycaps, which is a little bit interesting. D7, A23, and A24. D7. Watch me launch my cutters. 7, 23, A23 and 24. Oh, there they are. This is another one of those where they have taken some detail in the same color and made them separate pieces. A practice I find a little odd. But maybe that's just to give the model depth. Maybe. Whoops. Helps if I put these on the right side now, doesn't it? One and two. And I bet if this were a smaller scale, they probably wouldn't have made those separate pieces. They probably just would have, I don't know, slid in. Is that? Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Um. Okay. And I need D10 and I1. That's a runner I haven't needed yet. I don't think. Maybe I did. Maybe I did a long time ago. H. Getting closer. That's C2. I bet this is another C. Now you get to see me shuffle through. Runners again. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that so exciting? Let's make that not make noise and yell at me later. Um, cool. You go back. You two go back. And I'll just put this stack back as is. Because I'll probably go digging through that later. Knowing myself, I'm going to go digging through that later. I1 and D10. This looks like a vent. I1 and D10. 9, 10. This runner is almost completely empty. So that goes like so. And just slides in like that. And you slide over top. And this will go on like that. Sweet. So that's part of it. Sorry. I need to take care of something real quick. Okay. All right. Now, that's where that sits. A A21 and B14. Digging to B. Told you I'd have to go digging for the runners again. B14. Aha! As I misplace my nippers yet again. That's how my brain works, though. I just kind of set things off to who knows where and then toss them. A21. And that is one. Goes right. If I can get it picked up, be great. Goes there. And yeah, we'll set you down there. And we'll build the other one, B13 and A22. One, two. I wonder if I can get thinner side cutters. Might make some of these cuts easier. And that's two. Now let's build the front. D11. I only have two more pieces left on this runner. One and a what? A6, 4, 5, red. There's been shockingly little red in this build. There's been a lot of white, a lot of gray for the under pieces, which honestly I shouldn't be surprised about. And that sits down like that. Cool. So these go here and here. And this will go this way. And mostly complete our hips. Looks like I'm ignoring this for the next little bit. So I will set this unit, which lacks side pieces and, well, legs. I'll set this here. I'm not going to mount them yet because I'm sure that the builders have plans for that. Stay. Yes, I talked to my equipment and pieces and everything else. G17. Snip. Snip. One. Oh, so E21, 21, 23, 27. Let's build that first. So it is. E21. 23 and 27. Three. Cut just a little bit more of that off. Thank you. And 27. Okay, so that's in a place I can't really. There we go. And I shall need a new polycap. F, which is pretty common for feet, which is where it has me starting. As this will form the socket of the ankle's ball and socket joint, generally speaking. So you will slide in like that. You go. Okay, how do they. Ah! Like that. And so, for those of you that remember from the last build, a lot of like the foot components and such just kind of socketed together and looked like they were armored already. What I'm actually doing here is this is the beginnings of the foot skeleton or just like the inner workings of the foot, which for some of these master grades, if you build them right, you can actually just build the internal skeleton of the mobile suit and display it that way, which is actually really cool. But I'm not going to build this one that way. I'm going to do a full build. A14 and A4. A4 as opposed to C4, which is explosive. One, and it said 14? Yes, 14. 2 and 3. These two slide together and form the sole of my foot. Although, I'm having difficulties because some of this plastic didn't snip off like I wanted it to. And two. So let's see if this slides in like I wanted it to this time. There's one and two. There we go. That is, I don't know if you can see. Yep, there's the texture on the foot. A 28, which is the back end, the heel, most people call it. Cool. And B15. B15. As well as I am missing one more piece, G17, which I've already pulled off. Okay. So now we get to kind of put this together. So this goes like so. The heel goes in like that. You slide on. Uh-huh. And this goes here. Now, I have a foot. And we'll bend like that is my articulation on the foot for jumping and flying poses, if I had to guess. Shame I can't do a proper walking pose. That'd be cool. Now I get to start on a leg. E15. E? Are you E? You're E. E13, 15. I don't know if this is relaxing for you guys to watch as it is for me to build. But do E15, E11, E15, E13. There's a lot of parts required in this one. E13, E11, 10, 10. That's the wrong edge of the clippers. 10. Actually, this is 11, but still. 10. And it needed one more piece that I can't quite remember off the top of my head. Did it ask for 20? It asked for 20. 1, 2, 3. And I need a polycap, which are here. So I don't lose them because they get referenced a lot. Anyone else who might be watching this? Anyone else seen Repo? Repo the Genetic Opera specifically. I, I've had, I just had songs from that pop into my head. Okay, so that goes here, I think. If I had to guess, I'm probably building a knee. And okay, that goes here. This goes here. Although, what that little clip is for, I don't know. This could also very well be uh, part of something else, like a thigh. That makes more sense as a thigh, considering that has a little socket in it. This is the thigh. This is part of my knee. As to what that is, I still don't know, unless it's part of some armor pieces there. You know what? Let's continue building and find out. E2. That's E1, E2, which is definitely the interior of my calf. And just to kind of what I was talking about earlier, you can see the detail on this calf. And this is not what this is going to look like when I'm done because it will be covered with armor plating. Well, armor plating, which is just plastic, but still. PCM, D, and C. PCM. D, another one, and C. Okay, so let's start with this. You go here, which just further, yep, that is definitely a knee joint. You go here. Okay. Still don't quite see where they're going with this. And you go down here. Probably for my foot, or at least that's going to be interesting. Okay, I don't see where the ball joint's going to be for that. E6. And 4 and another D. E6. Okay. This looks like a connector of some sort. E6. I'm going to need E4 eventually. And U. Okay, so let's see how that goes. Yep, alright, so that will go like so. There. Okay. And you go here. If I had to guess, this will probably have to do with the ankle armor. Later on down the road. Okay. I need you to mount properly. Normally, I'm yelling that at USB drives, not at models. That was computer humor, in case you were wondering. Lame computer humor, but computer humor. So that little piece that I said was a connector is some sort of sliding piece that will probably cause armor plates to slide past each other as the leg moves. But and I'm still, so that's got to have something to do with that knee armor. But that is mechanically speaking, that is a leg, a right leg. Um, let's see, B18 and E8. We'll build my knee armor. E8. 2 and 3. And what did I say? B8, B36. Yep, that's B16. That can't be right. B18 and E8. Duh. Okay. Ever feel like you've lost your mind? I do, all the time. Yep, those two slid together like that. I see where that's gonna go. Now I need to build my ankle. Okay, so B32, 29, and E17. Let's start with B32, 29, 27, 28, 29. 1, 2, 3. 32. And what was I missing? E17. 32, 25, 7, 9, 10, 12, 14, 17. And this will sit just like this. Cool. All right. So you go here. You go here. And that will go just slide together. Theoretically, we'll slide together. In actuality, well, we'll find out. So, and I need B38. I am nearly done with the right leg. And not quite an hour in, which hopefully the left leg doesn't take as long. I know I spent some time at the beginning on shoulders, and I've built hips, and I would at least, I mean, weapons are one thing. If I get to them, cool. Uh, if not, I might just finish those off stream, honestly. But I would really like to have a completed figure to show you guys. What's not? Because I'm trying to put it on upside down. Good to know. Okay. So that's there. I have a bit of... I still have some armor missing. How does this knee slide on? Like that. Yeah, like that. Alright. Now... Oh, I missed a piece. B39. Cool. Okay. B39. Whoops. We'll pull that free for just a second. Cause it and my Okay, so that's part of my leg. I have a few more bits of armor plating, which are all luckily from the same runner. Let's start from the 19. 19 and 20. What didn't clip? Oh. So sometimes I just haven't clipped a gate off yet, and sometimes there went his crest. And sometimes the gate just either cut so close or the fit is so good they just are pressure fit into place. Oh, that's interesting. There's a detail on the inside of this piece. That will slide on there. Face that to you guys. Let's just keep him off frame for a minute. And 20. 2, 3, 20, 35, 26. So 35. 26 and 27. And 26. Oh, wow. I actually did not mean to catch that. So we'll put you here real quick while I'm thinking about it. And I'm still not quite there as far as that goes on the front. Yeah, probably be a bad idea to cover up my socket. And you go here. And that is exactly what that polycap is there for ankle armor. As I fight it into place. There we go. So that is one completed, and that's still kind of washed out, especially for the white coloring. Not quite. Let's start on our other foot. Other foot. Other foot. I still don't know what I'm doing, so yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you know how that goes by now. For those of you that know me. G F E 22, 24, and 28. 22. Again, like the arms, theoretically, this should go faster because I kind of know what I'm doing. Kind of. I only really know what I'm doing half the time anyway. The rest of the time, I'm just kind of making it up and flying by the seat of my pants. Have I talked about the etymology of that before? Flying by the seat of one's pants. If not, you should look it up. Find etymology and linguistics fascinating. In the same way I like to know how things work in general. It's part of the reason I find this so fun. I get to see how it works because I put it together. Yeah. Okay. Yep. And that will go like so. Part of a foot. A 13, A5, 13. The other foot. I'm going to go ahead and cut out the heel while I'm here. Because I know I will need it. Okay. And the heel, that's right. This runner is looking pretty empty. I think at this point, about the only ones that have a bunch on them are the uh, weapon runners and the runners that have all of my wing parts. Which the wing parts could go very quickly or very slowly, and I'm not sure which. Personally, I'm hoping a little bit that they're not too complex. Although, maybe more complexity would be fun. Who knows? And I have you guys to share the adventure with. 16? 16. And 1, 2. I need this once more because I will need this part. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 1, 2, and 3. That is definitely a second foot. Although, I suppose if it came out as a. Well, good night to you as well, Sean. As with last night, the rest of the stream will be here in the morning. But yeah, I just kind of want to finish this build, so we'll see where this ends. That is a foot, and yeah, onto the leg. E14, 9, 19, E14, that's 16. 14. 19. 19. 9 and 12. 9. And oh, whoop, well, yeah. And 12. 1, 2. Come on. Behave. Thank you. Polycap. I for igloo or ice cream. Ice cream is awesome. If I remember right, you went here. These went like that. And this slid like so. Come on. Come on. And you go on over top. Yay! I have thigh and knee. E1. E1. Might as well. I'm just going to go ahead and cut the rest of these out. Because I know they're going to show up later. E1. E3. Two. And 3. And wonder what those are for. All of the polycaps, every single one of them. Because there are, in fact, a lot of them that go into this right here. That's an interesting one. There was a polycap that went in that just got kind of covered, and I don't know why. And 2. There's that. This goes. Oh, I'm missing one. I knew I was missing one. C. And you go here. Now, this slides in like so, like it did on the last one. You go up top. This will, aha. Um, that is one leg, or well, the second leg, the skeleton of it at least. Um, so we'll set that there. Um, knee piece. B37, B17, 14, 25, 17. Build our kneecap real quick. Things I never thought I'd say. Just gonna build a kneecap real quick. No big deal. Okay. What am I missing? B37, 40, and my ankle. 37, 40. Let's put those in place real quick. Might as well put my knee in place too. Because, that just removes or pops out of place. Actually, it doesn't. It's my wrist that is the problem. My left wrist specifically. It's not fun. Yes, right. You'll stay there for a second, and then I'm going to build my ankle. Let's snap this into place. Okay. Ankle. Ankle. Ankle, ankle, ankle. 31 and 30. $30. And E18. I managed to save that piece, sort of. And I have 2 parts left on this particular runner, and I still don't know what they're for. All right, so we'll slide these 2 pieces together like that. We'll put you here and socket that in place. Oh, crap. I completely forgot a piece. And I think I can sneak it in place if I have to. We'll see. No, it won't. Cool. Cool. I got this. I can save this. I can save it. No, Doctor, it's too late. No, I can save him. I still have time. Okay. Fine. We'll just pull this whole calf apart because that's what I do now. I just pull calves apart. Okay. Let's see if I can't fix this now. That will go here. This slides on front. The other way around. Slide those two together. This goes on like so. And then you socket in there. You socket in here. Cool. So there's that. Now I get to add the front ankle armor. Yep, let's add the front ankle armor. Oh no, the wings look interesting. We'll call it that. All right, so we need B28, B25 and 28. Ah, right. 25. 28. I'm only an hour and a half in. 36. And these two. So that's the last piece off of this runner, save for a tiny, tiny standing pilot model. So that's an empty runner. First one of this build, and I just pulled Tiny Hero off of that runner. Yeah. One, two, and three. This might be another one I have to pull the foot off to mount. There. Now we have armor. Well, okay. Mostly. Let's armor the rest of the leg, shall we? As I have stated a few times before, helps if I put the plating on the right sides. I don't know, just a thought. Also the right way up. Cool. So that's two legs. Let me build some side skirting, and then I can actually put him together. Sweet. Okay. So set these to the side for now. And I need a 16. D2. Did I do that backwards? I did that backwards. I completely did that backwards because, well, it just seemed like fun. If you aren't doing things twice, are you really doing them correctly? Really? Probably not. Who knows? I don't. Um, and we'll just go ahead and just socket you in. It's a satisfying snap. And I need to build the other one. 1, 2, 3. That is a second empty runner. 1, 2. Throwing things now. Better watch out. That's not quite empty yet. So we will take this piece and slide him here. Sweet. That is a hip unit. I feel like I'm missing something because I still have a piece loose over there, but hey, we will find out. No? No, I did not. Okay. L4. Let's see your K. Which one are you? You're L. Cool. Okay. Now we get to see how complex, if indeed it is complex, how complex this wing unit build will be. So F is technically complete. These are the extra hand pieces that I don't need. So we'll figure out what to do with those later. Um, I might just build them for fun. Right. So 4 L4 and G4. L4, G4, and G7. 4. Oh, hey, that's right. The hand units came off of the hand parts came off of this one. L4, G4, and G7. Okay. Two, 3, 4, and G7, which is this piece. And blah. So we'll take this like so, and this goes here, and aha, here and here, and you go, okay. Like that, I think. Like that. And that slid in. So I'm gonna assume like that. G L20, L20 and 21. See? That was almost very, very bad. So, okay. This is going to be interesting, but you go. Here, like that. This goes here. Okay. Let's see what kind of mechanism they're building there. And I need G1, G. One. Cool. I have a feeling this will be the most complex yet rewarding part of this build. I think. Could be wrong. That just. Yep. No. Okay. So that's one piece of. Oh. Ah. Okay, that just puts a lot of stress on that. Okay, all right. G2 and L24. Still don't know where they're going with this. I mean, sort of have an idea, but not quite. Is that G2? That is G2. Okay. Yeah, I know I've been quiet. I apologize for that, but we're more than anything I'm just trying to follow along L3. That goes here, here, and here. Sweet. And now I need. So, like I said before, these are interesting because they're just rubber, essentially. I mean, they're uh, without you touching them, it's kind of hard to explain. At least for me. But big thing is these are accent, and I don't necessarily feel like I'm going to break them by mistake one day or putting them in. And there's all kinds of posability that way too. Oh, this can be so pretty. So pretty when I'm done. And 6. These are actually a lot softer than even the polycaps, which are also kind of a hard rubber texture. And go there. This goes on the bottom. So that is one completed wing, I guess. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I completely robbed y'all of seeing the robot go together. So, I mean, minus wings, but there he goes. There is a semi-completed figure. We'll play with posing later, shall we? Okay. All right. So, K. K. Oh no, those are K. I need L2. And okay. Um so that looks like these 14 top to bottom goes 14. said top to bottom, didn't I? Top. And 2. And once again with feeling. Once more with feeling. You have a little bit of extra here. That goes here. That slides in like so. And I need one more piece that looks in the flavor of G9. Oh, that's on this one. Some of these pieces I've been staring at for a long time are starting to make a little bit of sense. No. I lost a feather. Fortunately, it was retrievable. So let's... Oh no. Yep, that's exactly what I was afraid of. I appear to have dropped something. Um... You know what? Let's move on to the next wing, and I will try to find that now. Right now. Let's see if I can't fix that real quick. Cool. So that's one wing. Now I get to do that again. As fun as that was. Actually, it's kind of fun. It's just a lot of little bits. Okay. Um. Sorry, I keep bumping my mic. That's probably not fun for you guys. Let's start with L6. L6. I need this one. So whereas the last night's video was a little bit under 2 hours, this one will probably be a little bit over 2 hours. Because I do want to show you a completed, if maybe not necessarily the weapons, but at the very least, have a completed Gundam itself. All right, come on. Come on. There we go. One. Yeah, these wing mechs are interesting to build. $19. And G5. And come on. There we go. Clip that. This goes in here. No. In there. Behave. Okay, there's that. Huh. Why does that one want to slide together better than this one does? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know anymore. The world has stopped making sense. And you mount to it. I threw the entire runner. Talk about, like, not just dropping parts, but the entire parts tray. That is runner number 3. Scoot, scoot, scoot. Okay, cool. Um, little bit skipping ahead, just a little bit. Okay. The next, uh, yep. So this goes here. And together like so. Now we get to cut these off. What goes where? One at the bottom, 1, 3, then 5. Well, not at the bottom, but just, yeah. One, 3. These little individual feathers like this really pleasant to work with. Five, 7 will go on the very bottom. And I get to do that thing where I build another. One, 2. So I am almost done with L, G, and L and G. Technically, I'm done with E, I think, technically speaking. But, yeah. Reflexes. Reflexes. See if I can't make him a little more stable. Stable table. As opposed to the unstable table, I guess. I'd rather have a stable table than an unstable table. Wouldn't you? So that is that done. And trim. That will slide in here. And this will slide in on top of it. Things are coming together. Come together right now over me. do enjoy that Beatles song. Just, I mean, okay. You know what? Okay, so I think what we're gonna do here is we will do the wing assemblies. Oh, neat. Okay, we'll do the final wing assembly here, and then I think I'm gonna call this stream done. I only have a few more steps to actually like attach the wings. Um, there's some other fiddly bits, and I mean, of course, sorry, you guys probably won't get to see the weapons being completed, but I think I think I'll at least show you a completed mobile suit at the very least. So let's start with this. So I need C2. Okay, C2. C3. Oh, L1. Ah, I see where this is coming into play now. That is G2, which is done. I need L1. L1. C4 and C1. Okay, so that will be that. C4. That is the explosive. And C1. Deadpool built a chair out of C4 once in a comic. The random useless things that I remember. Oh, that's going here. Okay, so that slides in like so. Cool. I made a pivot. And you go in like that. Mhm. Hey. Oh, cool. Well, that's neat. H14, H14 and 16, which are in here. It's E, H14. And 16. And what else do I need? H10 and H4. Oh, okay. 10. So these two slide together like that. Ten goes here. And 4 just kind of like so. Okay. So this will go like that. I need C's 2 and 3. Cool. All right. So now and I might as well, since I'm working on it. And this runner is the hilt of our beam saber, and I'm just gonna go ahead and hide it where it goes. Maybe do some poses with it later. Another runner down. Ba-da-dump, bump, bump. Another one bites dust. Ba-da-dun, dun, dun. Another one bites dust. And another one's gone. And another one's gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, I want to get to you. Another one bites the dust. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. Alright, stop singing that now. And free this piece because I put that in 1 backwards and 2 out of order. So that swings down like that. These two go. Okay, so that's kind of the mechanism we're going with. You go in like that. Then this will go over top of everything. Cool. And we will take our beam saber hilt and hide it in here because that's where it goes. Sort of. It kind of stays there. Not super well, but hey, we'll deal with it. Okay, so that's one. We get to do that again. H13 and 14. And 3. 'So that is. Yep. All right. And I know I have been kind of quiet for this last part of the video. This last part of the stream. I am so sorry about that, but kind of trying a little bit to finish because I am 2 hours and 10 minutes in. That is another runner down. Do 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 do. Another one bites dust. Do 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 do. Another one bites dust, and another one's gone, and another one's gone. Another one bites dust. Hey, I'm gonna get to you. Bites dust. Do 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 do. Weird Al did a fantastic parody of that called "Another One Rides the Bus." Instead of "Hey, I'm gonna get to you," it's "Hey, I'm gonna sit by you." And another comes on, and another comes on, and it's talking about how crowded the bus is. I believe there's a line about being packed in like sardines. Another comes on, another comes on, another one rides a bus. Hey, I'm gonna sit by you, another one rides a bus. Oh, don't. Another one rides a bus. Don't. Another one rides a bus. Another comes on, another one rides a bus. Hey, I'm gonna sit by you. Another one rides a bus. And C7. I don't know if my mic is picking that up, but I am being thumped at by a very rude rabbit. Uh, Apparently, he doesn't like my singing. And this is going to be the same challenge as the other one. There are just so many places that this wing attaches to the body. But with that, all that's left, theoretically, is my attachment. Oop, you know what? Let's do this. And done. One. Neat. Okay. Another one. That's bust. Da, da, da. So another one. Rad's bus. Hey, I'm gonna sit by you. Oh, that's actually really cool. Now that and I didn't play with the other one. I'm sorry, but that's cool. It's bus. Da, 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 da. E25 into H8. H8, E26 into H7. So I get to see what these last two pieces on E are for. Oops, put that in right side around. So that will go that way. And this will go this way. Well, once I get the parts cut out. $25 and $26. Okay. Getting close, guys. I am getting close. There we go. Now I get to close this off. We'll do that. Oh, right. I have a thing. Don't know what I have yet, but I have a thing. Oh. Okay, so I need to build a couple of arms, looks like. So, H6. Which one are you? H6. H6. Which one? 12 and 21. 12. And 21. Okay, so aha. So you go here. And this goes here. No, the other way around. I will make one more of those. But I can go ahead and attach this here and make another one of those like this. Snip, 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 snip. Snip, snip, snip. Okay, so there are two pieces left on A. I think I said there's one left, but I was wrong. I lied. All right. No. No. Behave. Please behave. Thank you. That goes here. Um, H27. Okay, I see how they want this to go together. A27, or well, A38 and H27. 2 and 3. Um, 1, 2, 3. This goes there like that. Then it slides onto here like this. So basically, I'm building the backpack unit, which has these massive arms on it for hopefully our wings. And this will finish off our A runner. Yep, this is the end of our colorful pieces. Everything else from here on will be gray or white. Sad day. Or not so sad day because we're almost done. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this. I have enjoyed building it at the very least. Um, there. That did that trick. So from this point, we get to kind of did I put these on backwards. So bear with me 1 second, guys. I did a thing wrong. That will fix that. And we'll fix this one. After I drop it real quick. Stand by for retrieval. There we go. That's the piece I need. Had a brief moment of panic. It's like, did I do a almost 2.5 hour stream with and no, I did not, to answer your question. I just knocked 2 of the feathers off because of course I did. No problem. We will fix that in a second. I put those on backwards. Let's No, I didn't put those on backwards. I put those on right. So now this hopefully affixes to his back. So let me retrieve those couple of feathers I dropped. Well, that's one. Where'd the other one go? Well, oh no, I only dropped the one. Okay. I can tell those rubber feathers are going to be tough to keep clean. But now with that, we have, for the most part, I still have his Buster rifles to build, the twin Buster rifles, and a stand to build. But for the purposes of the stream, I'm going to call myself done, or call this model done, I guess I should say. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me build. That's going to be a problem. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me build it, whether you watched it as it happened or are tuning in at a later date. So yeah, that is Wing Gundam Zero from the Endless Waltz OVA. And yeah, have a good evening, guys. Stay safe, and I will see you later. I have another model coming in. It'll be another one, long build like this. It is another Wing Gundam build, but it is Wing Gundam K version KA from Endless Waltz. So instead of it having the angelic wings like this, it will have more robotic looking wings. But stay tuned for that announcement. I will make that at a later date. Thank you guys. See ya. Have a good evening.